the purpose of this video is to show you how to create a course in Google Classrooms. So just as a disclaimer, I highly recommend you check with your admin and review your district protocol for distance learning. Some schools or districts might not want you using Google Classroom or might not want you using a personal account through Google Classroom. So again, just check and see what they're comfortable with, but I'm more than happy to show you how you can create the classroom, or I'm sorry, how you can create the course in Google Classroom. So you need to have a Gmail account or a Google account. So if you already have one, that's great. If you don't, you can create one for free on Google. And once you do, you're gonna go to classroom.google.com and you'll have an interface that looks like this. I've already created a class as an example, so we're actually gonna create a second class together. So in order to create a class, you'll come over to this plus sign and it says join or create a class. So we're gonna click on that plus sign, we're gonna hit create class. It's gonna give you a disclaimer, pretty much reiterating what I said before. Check with your district, see what they want you using. Google actually has something called G Suite for Education, and that seems like a school-based or district-based way to use Google Classroom for Education. So you can get more information about that from Google or from your school. Again, I'm not telling you which one to pick. I just want you to understand your different options. So we're gonna go ahead and create our class anyways. And I'm gonna name this period 2 because we named the other class period 1. So I'm gonna hit create. And you can actually go ahead and create as many classes as you'd like. So this will be really nice for high school teachers that teach different periods, or any teacher who teaches more than one subject. Once you create your course, it'll take you to the home page. The home page is also called the stream. If you ever need to switch between courses, you'll just come up to this top left-hand corner, click on the 3 lines, it says main menu, and then right here you can switch between the classes you've created. So anyways, we're on our course home page, we're on the stream, and there's not too much on the home page, it's pretty simple. Right here, any assignments you create will show up for the students to see. Right here, you can actually post similar to Facebook, so you can post reminders or updates for your students. So I'm just gonna write welcome. You could even add videos, files, or pictures to your post. So I'm gonna hit post. All right. So now this was our home page. You can customize the photo up here. I'm not gonna do that in this video, but you're more than welcome to. You'll just upload a photo or select your theme. We're gonna go to the next tab, which is Classwork. So this is where you will create assignments. So when you create assignments, your students will see those assignments and they'll submit assignments. So this is where you'll also go to grade assignments in Classwork. You would create assignments by clicking on this plus create button and selecting an assignment type. I'm not gonna create any assignments in this video. However, I'll do another video where I help you see what the different assignment types are and how to create them. We're gonna move on to people. This is where you can see who's in your course. So right now there's only a teacher and that's me. We could add another teacher by hitting the person plus button. It says invite teachers. If I click on that, I would just type in the teacher's name or email address and I would invite them. So for students, to add students, it's very similar. You'll just hit invite students on this side and you'll type in the student's email address. Obviously, if your students are young, they might not have email addresses, so you can use their parents' email address. I'm just gonna use another email address I have right now because I wanna invite and show you how the students would accept the invitation. So I'm gonna use my spam account that I just use when I sign up for different subscriptions and things like that. So I just invited this email account. So I'm gonna switch over and show you guys what that'll look like from the student's perspective. So if you look right here, the student would get an email saying that they've been invited to whatever your class name is. So if they click on it, it says, you've been invited to this class. Oops, sorry. Here we go. You've been invited to this class and join. So the student would click join and they would hit join again. And then it would bring them to your home page. So now the student is enrolled in your class. They can see the little welcome note you left, and they can see the assignments you assign. So I'm gonna switch back to the teacher view. We're in people right now. I'm gonna move over to grades. There is a way to keep record of grades on Google Classroom, but again, definitely check with your admin, see what they're comfortable with. Not all admin or districts might want grades on Google, so just something to check with, but I did want to show you that it is a feature on Google Classroom. So anyways, this is a basic overview of Google Classroom and how you would create a course. And if you ever needed to create an additional course, you would just go back to the main menu, you would click on classes, and then you would just hit plus course and create your course.